Welcome to this video tutorial. Upon opening your project file, this is what you should be greeted by, and the first thing that you need to do is import a logo file. And to do this, we can go inside this project area window over here and double click inside this empty space, and then navigate to your logo destination and simply double click to import a logo like so. So here is my logo file, and then I can step inside this logo holder nest where it's so this is under the edit folder. Double click the icon to access this nest, and I'll just drop my new logo inside the timeline, and I will stretch this to match the previous logo, and I'll go ahead and grab this previous logo layer and press delete, and I'll grab this newly selected layer and I'll highlight the motion properties here, and this will show up this gizmo here that will allow me to rescale the logo. So I'll just make this a little bit smaller. Now if I go back inside the render nest, or you can access this by going to your render sequence over here inside the render folder, and we can preview and take a look at how our logo will look in the final result. Alright, so just take note that any changes you make inside this nest composition will be reflected in the final render as well. So inside this render composition, there are a few layers here that you can adjust the color for. So the first one is this the video 1 layer, and I'll select this, and inside this layer there's a color balance filter applied to it. And if you want to change the color, all you have to do is grab this hue value and just change it. And you see that as I increase the value, how the color changes. So once you've settled for a different color, alright, so this will be a value of let's say 100. Alright, so the other layers that you also need to change are the main comp explosion. So this is V4, this is the layer 4, and also layer 3 as well. So for layer 4, there's also a color balance applied here, and I'll just set the hue to 100. And for my layer 3 on V3 track, I'll just set this to 100 as well. Alright, so that's layer 1, layer 3, and layer 4. And if I scroll, we can take a look at how our new color looks. Alright, so after you've made all of these changes, you can go to export media, and inside this panel here you can change all of the settings. Make sure that everything is checked here in basic video settings, and you can increase the bitrate if you're using H264. Then you hit export, and that's pretty much all you have to do. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me using the contact form on my profile on VideoHive, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.